Mr. Douglas?
Yes, Madam Chair. As I told you in closed session, I have always prided myself on the level of performance of your staff, the expectations we have of ourselves and each other in terms of the quality and quantity of work that we do. And I've always maintained that if we reach that point in our lives, whether for personal reasons or health reasons or whatever, where we don't feel we can maintain that level of performance, then it's time to move on. And that time has come for me. I'm going to try to make it through this without choking up, but it'll be a challenge. 41 years of work in coastal protection obviously has been a labor of love. I have, looking at my own condition right now with the cancer that I have, I realize I can no longer do the level of work that the public, that I expect of myself, that's fair to the public, that's fair to you, my colleagues. And that's why I decided to go on sick leave after this meeting and then retire in November. I have delegated the responsibilities of the executive director to Charles Lester, senior deputy director, who I'm confident can do as he did last time, seamlessly step into the job on the interim basis. And then we'll go forward, and I will then plan to retire in early November. For me, it's been an honor and a privilege to work for this commission, to work for the public. 41 years of public service, carrying out the public's trust that's been placed in our hands, staff and commissioners and me, to protect the coast. It's been just an honor. And as I say, a privilege to work for this commission. I'll be forever, as you can be, proud of the legacy we have built together and that you will continue to build in the years ahead. It's quite a statement to have, and I think I've told you this before several times, to have folks in the World Bank, consultants for the World Bank, looking at every coastal country, trying to encourage them to put together a coastal protection program, come to the conclusion that California's coastal protection program, through the Coastal Commission, is the strongest in the world. That was, needless to say, it blew me away when I heard that. But it's also a source of incredible pride. And the main reasons that they said that they came to that conclusion is that this commission, being an independent commission, working with a strong law, has been able to avoid corruption, whereas no other program has been able to do that. That we have not been captured by the people that we regulate. Other programs haven't been able to do that. And that's why one of the reasons they concluded that this is the strongest program. The irony of our work really is, as I've also said before, is that our greatest achievements are the things you don't see. It's the wetlands that haven't been filled, it's the access that hasn't been lost, it's the agricultural lands that haven't been converted, it's the highly scenic and environmentally sensitive habitat areas that haven't been spoiled or destroyed. And other things that are also not visible, such as the attitude of local government, which has changed in the years I've been working in this area, 41 years, has changed remarkably. Looking at the locally elected officials here, we wouldn't have seen you here 30 years ago. The attitude was home rule, rules, stay out of our business, stay out of our backyard. Local governments along the coast now recognize that they're part of the partnership to protect California's precious coast for the benefit of current and future generations. And that attitudinal change is another one of those immeasurables. And then the other one that I feel particularly strong about and good about is that this is the people's law. It was put into effect by a vote of the people in 1972 and then made permanent by the legislature in 76. But it's been public participation and public support all the way along that has sustained the integrity and the strength of this program. And this commission has played a key role in inviting, encouraging, and supporting public participation. And the amount of success that you've had, that we've had in promoting citizen activism is something we can really be proud of. I'll never forget the Hearst Ranch, where literally hundreds of people showed up where they hadn't been listened to by their local government, came to the Coastal Commission, and the Coastal Commission heard them. And they went away and formed environmental activist groups and are still active today. Born in 1998 as a result of the decision by the Commission, listening to what they had to say. So that public participation is another one of those unquantifiable achievements. And as you've heard me say many times, the coast is never saved, it's always being saved. So our work, your work, the labor of love that it is never finished. It's a job that will always be ongoing. Thank you for the opportunity to work with you. It's been a privilege and an honor. Now I have to concentrate on healing, and I intend to do that. And I'll still see you at the Crescent City meeting, but it's time for me to move on. And I thank you for the opportunity to work with you. Thank you.
Thank you, Peter.